Hi, my name is Allison Ng. I am a level 2 QHHT practitioner in Pennsylvania. Today, I'm going to talk about something that I love to promote, and it's really useful, and that is how to use the keyword that you got from a QHHT session to help you go into trance or an altered state of mind by yourself so you can reconnect to your higher self and ask questions in your daily life after a QHHT session. A quick disclaimer, what I'm going to talk about in this video is for entertainment and information sharing purposes only. It's only based on my learning and personal experience, so only take the information that's useful to you and decide for yourself if you want to give it a try. So I'll begin with what is the keyword and how it works, followed by introductions on what you can do with it in trance. Then I'll talk about how to use the keyword and some troubleshooting. Last but not least, what can you do to achieve similar results if you don't have a keyword or if you haven't had a QHHT session before? So what is a keyword? If you have read Dolores' books, you might recall that she sometimes mentions acquiring a keyword from a client when they are in deep relaxation state. And so when they return for another session, she used the keyword and then they easily and quickly go down and back into the same deep state of relaxation. So they can continue together to explore interesting stories, sometimes throughout several sessions. And it doesn't matter how long it's been since the last session, sometimes over a year, the client always goes down quickly with the use of the keyword. So you see, she used the keyword as a shortcut to avoid a long induction, and it worked very well. The keyword is unique to each client because that's what they come up with by themselves when they are in that deep state of relaxation. And no worries, your practitioner is not going to be able to put you back to that state with your keyword unless you allow them to. So after my few sessions with a friend of mine who I studied level 1 together with, I thought, why don't I try to imitate her voice in my head, saying the keyword to myself and see if I can put myself down. So I took out the recording and played that part and then repeated her voice, saying the keyword to myself in my head, and it worked. I was able to feel the same physical sensations I had in the session where I was put under. Then I asked my higher self a few questions and I got answers that made perfect sense that I otherwise probably wouldn't be able to come up with, at least not so quickly. So I knew the keyword works. Then I took level 2 training at the beginning of this year. One of the instructors also mentioned this technique. He has been using the keyword on himself for enjoying the altered state of mind, astral projection, and lucid dreaming experiences. Then a few months ago, my level 2 classmates were able to get a level 3 practitioner to join our Zoom call. He also mentioned using the keyword to quickly calm down in life and relax. So let me summarize what you can use the keyword for. Enjoy the state of deep relaxation, astral projection, lucid dreaming, reconnect with your higher self and ask questions and get answers, and to calm down in daily life. So that's quite a bit. And let's move on to the details on how to use the keyword on yourself. First, find a safe and peaceful time and space. That's very important. Obviously, don't use this technique when you're with others or when you're driving or operating machinery. So find that place, comfortably sit or lie down, and try to tune in and try to focus on your breathing. And after you feel your body start to relax, then you can repeat the keyword to yourself several times. Each time you repeat it, you'll feel your breath becomes deeper, calmer, and probably slower and gentler. You might feel the same body sensation as you did in your QHHT session, or just very heavy, as in you could move if you really try, but you rather not. And whenever you feel ready, you can start asking your higher self questions or do the other things aforementioned. All right, troubleshooting. I've heard some of my classmates say, I've tried using my keyword on myself, but it doesn't work. You see, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Without your permission, nothing can happen. So it's very likely that some people prefer not to self-hypnote hypnotized. It might be that they just don't feel safe using the keyword on themselves, or it might be that they just prefer to be guided by a practitioner, and that's perfectly fine. But if you still want to try it, you might consider to reevaluate what made you feel unsafe about going into trance by yourself. What changes in the environment or your conscious mind that might help you feel safe? After all, we all go through the brain wave, which is called theta wave, of this deep trance state at least twice a day, once right before bed and once right after you wake up. So it's something very natural. All you need is to find a safe and uninterrupted place, quiet your mind, and tune in. Also, if it was just your belief that the keyword doesn't work and you're ready to let go of that belief, then definitely throw the old stuff out, because keyword definitely works. Okay, now if you are still watching and you've never had a QHHT session before, or you just didn't get a keyword for whatever reason, thank you so much for your patience, and I promise you'll get really useful information, so keep watching until the end. What can you do to achieve similar results if you don't have a keyword? Self-hypnosis. It might sound a little strange idea at first, but it's really natural and it feels good. It's just a way to put yourself in a very relaxed state. There are several simple ways. One is to sit or lie down and quiet down. Gently place your attention to your breath. Count your exhales only, nice and slow, until 20. If your mind started wandering and you catch yourself, just start back from 1 again. Or if you catch yourself counting over 20, start back from 1 again. And after a round or two, you'll feel your body drop. Like you feel heavy, your body sinks down into the mattress or the couch, and your conscious mind still floating on the surface. It's a really nice feeling. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a level 3 practitioner, Sarah, who gave suggestions on how to capture that feeling in one of her videos. She suggested that the moment you woke up in the morning, and that's the feeling you want to find, because at that time your brain wave just passed, or might still be, in that theta wave that our hypnosis uses. Another simple way, other than counting to 20, is try to capture the moment right before you fall asleep and cast out your one question. Start with just one question and see what answer your higher self will give you. At first, it might just be a thought or a symbolic picture. You'll try to stay as long in that state as possible and try to remember the message that you're getting. It's hard at first. You fell asleep easily if not careful, but it's okay. Sometimes when you wake up in the middle of the night, or you woke up so early that you have time for snoozing, that's even better timing to try this, because you won't be that sleepy. Same reason, you can also try cast all your questions as soon as you wake up, but that's not as reliable as going to sleep, because your conscious mind might be interfering as it's waking up as well. So I hope you have fun connecting to your higher self and get the answers that you like with the keyword in your daily life. Since you've watched all the way to the end, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe and like the video and put a comment below if you find this information helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.